Good evening, I'm BamChase.net meteorologist Joseph Cooper. This forecast update was brought to you by First Serve Carpet Care. Give them a call at 317-247-0933. Mention BAM and save 10% on your next carpet cleaning. Well, let's go on over. Winter storm warning is in effect late tonight into early Monday morning. Those are those counties in pink that you see here. That's where we do currently have the winter storm warnings. Let's go on over and we'll take a look. This is the snow that we are watching. That's going to kind of continue to move in, but it's really a bigger picture, or going out to the bigger picture. It's this storm out here to our west that we will watch as we pull up satellite that's actually just coming on shore out towards LA. That will continue to move off to the east and even to the northeast here as we progress over the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's go on over. We'll put the forecast models in motion. This is as we get into 7 p.m. tonight. Now, as we get into the early morning hours tomorrow, 1 a.m., we do have that snow starting to move in across the northern portions of the state. Maybe some light snow down to the south, but it's really tomorrow early morning into the afternoon when we start to see the heavier snow, even some sleet and rain mixing in with that down to the south. As we go throughout the late night hours tomorrow, that will start to kind of move off to the south and to the east, and by the time we get into the morning hours, into the afternoon hours on Monday, this storm will actually be out of here. It's actually leaving a little bit earlier than we were anticipating before, but this will be around for the morning commute on Monday. Let's go on over. This is the snow forecast that we are anticipating here. If we pull this up, you can actually see 5 to 9 inches of snow. Basically, the I-70 corridor northward, these snow totals have been brought down, and we'll show you why here in just a second. We'll kind of analyze that here. 3 to 6 inches south, we could see some ice accumulation of maybe about 1/10 of an inch, and then as you go a little farther south down towards Jasper, Louisville, Evansville, you could see as much as a 1/4 inch of ice from this storm. Now let's go on over and we'll take a look quickly at the 5-day. We think ice to snow tomorrow, 25 degrees for your high, 18 on Monday with some AM snow, 20 on Tuesday, maybe some flurries around, especially north, and then Wednesday, 26 degrees, partly sunny, and Thursday, mostly sunny and 33 degrees. Now let's go on over. We wanted to break down exactly what we're thinking with this storm. Now if you go on over, really it's this big high pressure system, and I'll show you where this is at. It's this big high pressure system that's sitting up across the northern portion of the country that's coming out of Canada, and it's this big system out here out to our west. It's going to kind of continue to move off to the east, and we'll get this in motion here over the next 12 to 24 hours as we get into tomorrow. Now, we were originally thinking as we get into the daytime hours tomorrow, this high would be a little farther to the north. As you can see, this high is kind of sitting right up here. We were actually thinking it would be more up in this range. Well, what happens is, as this ridge kind of builds in along this high, it'll actually what we call suppress the storm, and it'll suppress the moisture. And this low will kind of ride right around this ridge, and you can't quite get the moisture up into the dry air. Now, that's why we're seeing these snowfall totals starting to be cut down, especially north of the city, where we've kind of cut down those snow totals, and you can see this moves off to the east here, and to the southeast, I should say, as we get into the daytime hours on Monday. So again, we'll pull that forecast map up for you once again. 5 to 9 inches, basically I-70 corridor northward with a few localized higher amounts, and then south of there we see 3 to 6 inches with a little bit of sleet and ice mixed in. So that's your forecast for now. Continue to tune in to BamChase.net. We will have updates throughout the night and even into tomorrow and Monday with this storm.